Welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. We are still raising money in support of Doctors Without Borders, or Médecins Sans Frontières, or also known as MSF. MSF is an independent medical humanitarian organization that delivers emergency aid to people affected by armed conflict, epidemics, malnutrition, natural disasters, and exclusion from healthcare with regard to race, religion, or political affiliation. To support Doctors Without Borders, click the donation button on the Games Done Quick Twitch page beneath the stream. Use !donate in Twitch chat for more information. All funds raised support Doctors Without Borders' mission to provide medical humanitarian assistance to people based solely on need. And looks like we just got a nice little dono there. Let me go ahead and refresh my list. Yes, Twitch dropped a $1,000 donation. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Twitch. That definitely met our goal for... Give me a second here. It met our goal for our Kirby Superstar Ultra blooper showcase. Cannot wait for that. But first, let's go ahead and bring it right back with more Kirby with Knightmare in Dreamland Meta Knightmare. Sol, take it away.
I was not ready to see that for Twitch. Thank you. You will not regret that. The bloopers are great. So, but this isn't Kirby. This is Meta Knight.
Who's Kirby?
I don't know, some weird paint thing. Also, we have Shasta joining us on commentary as well.
Hi, it's me.
Oh, hi, Josh.
I've played this game a lot before.
Alright, so let me start this. 3, 2, 1, go. And there's gonna be a lot to explain kind of immediately if you and Astrid would like to take that away.
Yeah, so Meta Knight runs a lot faster in general than Kirby does, so a lot of time you're seeing us just be on the ground, move around like this. Meta Knight also has permanent sword copyability, I guess, essentially, but it's a little better, and does a few different things. For instance, your regular sword swing there, if you jump with that and hold no inputs afterwards, you can go a bit further in the air with that. Kind of a stall, if you will. It's very good for that stuff. Meta Knight's flap is a replacement for the float that Kirby has normally, and like you don't want to use that as much if you can't. You don't want to use it as much if you can avoid it, because like it doesn't make you go as far. Like you like kind of go slower when you use it, like horizontally, and that's not good for speedrunning. So I can avoid it. Want to do high jumps to get past there, and 4 jumps there gets rid of Papa Bro Senior. Very nice. That's the basics of Meta Knight. He has a few other moves as well. He has a dash attack that has a very large hitbox, but it has a lot of end-line to it, so you're not going to see it a lot of the time. It's kind of like an upward slash that's good occasionally, but not like very often. But it might be used occasionally, like for the run. We'll see. And it's got like a slide, which has a sword going from instead of like Kirby's just feet, I guess, like normally has. That's the basic of Meta Knight as a character. That's how he works compared to Kirby. If you're curious, this mode's also unlocked. If you've never seen this one before, this mode's also unlocked after getting 100%, then being extra mode afterwards. I think it's the basis of this category right there. Also the down stab, yeah, I forgot the down stab there.
Down stab
is good. Down stab very good. You can actually cancel the down stab if you jump from like way up high and then press B before you hit the ground, but it takes a certain amount of height to do that. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's fine. That was very spicy, but it's fine.
Yeah, this is a very technical run and a very fast run. Meta Knight's moving a lot quicker than Kirby did with throw, but
it's also harder.
Yeah, it's much harder, and you also might notice that Meta Knight only has 3 health, so we have to be very careful.
Yeah, like this run's especially important to have game knowledge for, because like you're gonna need to know where all the like live locations are. You need to know where all the health locations are in general. Like you're gonna be down health a lot and like down lives a lot if you're not careful. Ideally, of course, we don't lose a life or anything, but yeah.
There's also spots where Meta Knight has a much harder time than Kirby, since a lot of the stages weren't really designed for him exactly.
Mm-hmm. But we make do.
And just like that, we've already done with World 1.
This run goes by very fast. If you thought the last run was pretty fast, this one's even faster. Meta Knight moves moves rather, excuse me. Gotta put some respect on his name.
I've yet to see a Meta Knight mode where Meta Knight isn't schmoovin'. And trust me, you'll be seeing more Meta Knight a bit later.
Yeah, you'll be seeing that during my run after this. It's part of 100%. In fact, it's like a quarter of 100%.
I do like how we have so much Kirby today. And we have so many, we have so many other great runs coming up later on today and tomorrow as well. I cannot wait.
It's just gonna be a good event this weekend, honestly. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm excited.
Very good brand wheelie. You can do a down step there, but a lot of times the corpse will hit you.
There's some really cool strats that like are done at the top level, like the down step that Netzel mentioned a second ago. But like, it's really hard to do that, especially in a marathon setting. It's pretty risky to go for.
Also, while I do have a second, I do want to say that we did get a $4.31 from Ostica424, one of our other Hotfix show hosts. That brought us over $2,000. And then we had a $5 donation and a $50 donation from Yubi, I believe is how it's pronounced. That has put us over $2,050 in just pretty much a little bit under, 2 or 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Great job.
Very good job, everybody. Thank you very much. This is the first arena in general. It has all the Meta Knights. That's what the minions are called here. Meta's minions. You gotta fight them over and over again until they go away. They have set spawns as well too. At the very end, we're gonna do a little damage boost to get rid of the guy on the left there a little faster. Because for every reason, if you're like currently getting hurts, like in the middle of the animation where you're like flashing and stuff, you can do a hit on them with just your body and then also sword swing afterwards to get to it very fast. I don't know why it works like that, because usually there's like hit stun and stuff, but yeah, that's how it is in this case.
Meta Knight's hit stun is weird. Also, Meta Knight Meta Knight will be fighting himself later.
It's like Brawl all over again.
Yeah, we call it like the Brawl top 8.
We're gonna make that joke in like 15 minutes from now. Hope you're prepared for that.
Just grab that for safety because I don't want to die.
Yeah, we took that one up at the end of the room too as well for that same reason. There's a lot of like very tricky strats and like a lot of risky strats and a lot of safe strats you can do for a run like this. Despite the fact that we're at like 3 health the whole time. You can actually kind of see the comparison between both of them because me and Rockstar raced this 2 years ago in one of the online GEQs, and it was really good. Rockstar ended up winning because he went for a lot more risky stuff and it paid off, but I went for a lot more safe stuff and I lost because of that. If you want to see the comparison between like both styles of strats, I'd say.
That was a really good race, by the way.
It was a great race. It's such a good racing game. It really is. Tricky room right here too for all the enemies around. We've seen a lot of very tricky rooms like this. A lot of rooms where there's just a lot of enemies throughout the entire run because that's how this game works. That's how this game is in general.
Yeah, unfortunately there's that tomato there, but we can't get it because that requires inhaling it, and Meta Knight did not inhale. Meta Knight has a sword. He doesn't need anything else.
And real quick, just a quick announcement. While we did meet the first milestone there for our, we got that taken care of. We got our next milestone up and coming. That's just going to be let's see if I can remember. It is a glitch showcase for Super Monkey Ball, and that'll be for $4,000, and that's going to be at the end of Super Monkey Ball, so we got plenty of time, but I do want to see that happen as well.
Super Monkey Ball being the run after this one, right? Or, not assuming the run after the next run, right?
Right, yeah, Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get those donations in, we got time, but we got a whole lot of it as well.
No, because we're gonna be schmooving here.
Kirby runs always schmoove. Trust me on that one.
As soon as you know it, this run will be over.
True.
Like I said, play a Kirby game. Also potentially run a Kirby game.
Play a Kirby game. There's one out there for everyone. There's so many genres in this series, and they're all good. It's great. Mostly platforms, but you know, that's the main one there. Play this one. It's good. It's a great one. In my opinion, it's like probably the best Kirby to start with, I'd say, other than like Dreamland, which is just really short. This one though is really good because like it's like basic Kirby, but also it's got a lot of stuff to it. It's fun. Very good.
So I did notice on the bottom right there is that timer there. Is that like an IL timer?
That is an in-game timer.
Okay.
This run actually goes off of in-game time for its leaderboards.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate in the end. There's not a lot of loads in this run, but like it does take care of the loads. Usually, like real time is about a minute off of like in-game time in the end.
Yeah, unless you're doing Meta Knightmare Hundo, Hundo is about like a little over like a minute. I think it's like a minute 10, minute 20.
Yeah, there's a lot of rooms you gotta visit in that run there. And 100% in this game is hitting every switch and the levels that they're in. So, the first one appears in 3-1 actually, and I think there's like 4 total in World 3.
There's only 2.
Only 2. Never mind, I'm wrong.
Yeah, the other one's in 3 sets.
100%. Another Meta Knight Arena right here. This one's also very tricky because the spawns they're not random, but like the enemies can move certain ways. Like you gotta be prepared for it. That was very well though.
Especially with those maze guys that have pretty long range.
Yeah, also the rare instance where the dash attack was kind of worth using.
Now, canning this game just makes you invincible and nothing else. You don't actually hurt enemies more by using it, but you can hurt them more often because you don't get hurt by them. That's pretty cool. For instance, Bonker there dies in 7 hits, and you don't have to worry about anything as long as you're, fast enough to get there without it running out. Simple enough.
I'm sorry, did I see somebody say that they run Star Stacker? I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Star Stacker's neat. They were Star Stackers on Switch Online now. That was in Japan only for a long time. That's pretty cool.
It is, but the idea of running it sounds kind of daunting.
Maybe just a little bit. We're getting good times at least, probably.
You know what? At least it's not Pinball Land.
Pinball Land. Don't say those words.
Everyone cringed at that moment.
Sorry, Pinball Land fans. I'm a Pinball Land hater.
Thank you, Meta Knight, for deciding not to jump. Because Meta Knight's weight makes him a little bit weird sometimes.
I'm not a Brawl Ball and Mass Attack hater, though. I will say that. That one's pretty cool.
Hey, we actually got Sundaned.
No.
1 for 1.
I'd like we got both. I'd like we got both. We got Moon Crew last run and then Sundaned this time.
Okay, that rules. Never mind.
It evens out.
We take those for sure. Everyone's accounted for now, except for Wade in the middle gang, but they're lame. They don't get that time save.
Everyone is here.
Now we're just gonna try to run underneath here. Meta Knight has a lot of speed, so we're able to just kind of do that.
I thought you were going for the 100% switch there for a second.
I thought so too.
No, I remember not to do it.
Good.
No, if anything, the fun one's when you go through 4 sits, doing Hundo, and forget to actually go through that switch. and had to replay it.
I forgot one more difference between this and Kirby, by the way, is that you only see 8 cloud games at each level, if you haven't noticed that yet already. which is pretty cool, because like you don't have to. It's like like 7 seconds you're not wasting at the end of each level, getting like a 1-up or just score. Which there's no score in this, so that makes sense why there's no cloud game, I guess, too.
Going into that room for a safety tomato, because again, we don't want to die. Dying is bad. Dying is slow.
Once again, a good example of knowing the game very well, which helps you out a lot for Knightmare in particular. Because you wouldn't do that as Kirby a lot of the time. Like, that's not a room you should go in as Kirby at all, but with Meta Knights, sometimes you gotta do that to clutch it out.
Yeah, for what it's worth, the death animation is kind of funny. Meta Knight's mask just like flies off screen.
He just implodes.
Not the best. It's not the best animation. That goes to Dark Meta Knight and Star Allies.
What's that one?
He shatters.
That's
Wow.
pretty good.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Reference to Amazing Mirror, I see. The game he's from. Whoa.
And for some reason, Meta Knight trying to fly against the airship only to get blown away because, well, he's heavy, but he ain't that heavy.
Also, if I do get a second, we are inching close to 2,100. We had a couple extra donations come through. $2.50 from Kazooie, $10 from Dizzy, $25 from Zelikai, and a couple $1 donations. Thank you all so very much for everything that you are donating for. You help MSF save lives. For more than 50 years, their medical teams have been reaching those caught in crisis, from armed conflict to devastating earthquakes, with rapid response care. Donors make it possible for them to provide medical treatment to more than 12.5 million people.
That's fan fight, by the way.
Yeah,
That
it goes.
fight's evil.
It goes almost as fast as throw. If it doesn't grab you. If he grabs you, then it doesn't. But it is funny to watch Meta Knight get tossed around on the trunk like Kirby does.
It's a little funny, yeah. You don't want that ideally, but you get the serotonin bonus at least.
Yeah, it's up there with Bugsy does what we call down throw, where he just slams you into the ground over and over.
Which is also very mean. But it's funny.
Ooh, that's not a good hit to take, but that's fine.
Ooh, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we get out of that room, we're fine. Even if I die here, it's not the end of the world, just kind of less than ideal.
Good thing this category could not call Deathless Man Nightmare, or else it'd be screwed right now. You got this. There we go.
Yeah, trust me, a deathless run of this, it's very hard to actually accomplish, even if you do it kind of slow.
Yeah. I think like the Colonel record holder is the only one, like Marie is the only one that's ever done that. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, I think for standard, I think Marie, I think is a deathless run. I think for Hundo, I don't think I died in it. I don't remember offhand.
Oh.
Very, very impressive then. It's like, it's very, Soul's doing a good job so far at not dying in this run, but it's really easy to die in this run.
Yeah, even if you're doing 100% where you have a lot more health refills from the switches, it is very easy to still die. By the way, you know how Krakow was kind of a pain earlier? Well, we're just gonna leave Krakow. Goodbye.
Hi, Krakow. Not even a high jump, or I guess Meta Knight in this case for this part. Is,
yeah, Meta Knight just ascends and there's Krakow.
Hi, Krakow.
Yeah, Krakow for some reason also has
same every time.
Yeah, also for some reason Krakow has rubber band AI, I guess. Well, actually not real. Oof.
Oh.
That's bad. Alright, well, you want to see it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the treat.
Thankfully,
the first one.
Yeah, thankfully it's not that long of a climb, but it is very unfortunate.
Yeah, Krakow's a really hard boss in this run because like they have the same pattern every time at the very start of the fights, but their hitbox is huge and it's very easy to accidentally just like go into them. But that one very well there. Good
There we
rebound.
go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Really well done.
Yeah, rip the Deathless Rhine. Oh well.
It's all good. It's all good.
Trust me, if I didn't die there, I would have died probably later.
At least we're going to PB and having fun. That's the most important thing.
I like that. I like that concept, having a PB and having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
I mean, that's how I looked at all of these runs. But if you did a PB in a marathon run, it's really cool, but honestly, that's too much. That's stress you don't need.
Yeah, you just gotta worry about having fun if you run more or anything else.
Right.
Have a
right.
nice, good showcase at the end of the day.
Yeah, as long as we don't game over, honestly, it's like a couple deaths here and there is nothing.
It's all about just having fun. Yeah, and helping for a good cause. Because, you know, again, we are donating to support Doctors Without Borders. You can just click the donation button on the Games Done Quick Twitch page beneath the stream, or you can use !donate on the Twitch chat for more information. All the funds raised support Doctors Without Borders mission to provide medical humanitarian assistance to people based solely on need. And of course, Médecins Sans Frontières, or MSF, is an independent medical humanitarian organization that delivers emergency aid to people affected by armed conflict, epidemics, malnutrition, natural disasters, and exclusion from healthcare with regard to race, religion, or political affiliation. Over the past 5 decades, MSF has grown from a group of a few hundred volunteers to an international movement, providing over 10 million medical consultations in more than 70 countries every year. And
If we're talking about rooms that weren't made, by the way, for Kirby or for Meta Knights, this room, the last room, and the room after this, definitely that, to say the least.
This entire stage is not meant for Meta Knight.
No,
Yeah.
this is probably the hardest stage in the entire front for Meta Knight. Especially this room.
This room's the worst. Your flap is like, it goes very high by default. So like, it's very easy to get hurt here at least twice, but you're able to get through there no problem at the end, thankfully.
Yeah, if you want like the really cool version, you manage to do that, and then you do like this little slice at the end, and you just like go right in between the last set. It's really cool if you do it, but it's very hard to actually pull off.
There's also another room not made for Meta either, considering how low the spikes are. You can just barely avoid them if you press A right before the spike hits you. I think afterwards, this arena is not too bad. It flows pretty well, I'd say, overall. Love the little dude just kind of swinging across the room there, too. It's always funny to me.
And it's like, oh, I'll get them this time, and then they don't.
Maybe if I chop the same direction over and over again, the same rhythm, it'll work this time, trust me.
And now for the fun room at the end. We just do this.
Bam. I love the unreachable one-up from Meta Knight at the end there, too. Because he can't suck it in from the wall.
Yeah.
Very good.
That felt so like Super Metroid in a way. Where you're just going down and just, attacking the enemies.
Yeah, it's a lot like that in kind of execution. Except, it's faster and cooler because it's a down stab with the sword.
If only we had the moonfall in this game like Super Metroid does. It's always so cool.
I'm sorry, the what?
There's like a thing where if you like moonwalk backwards and then fall down, you like start gaining speed like infinitely. Essentially, it's really cool.
Yeah, you hit like Mach speed.
Yeah,
I have not. I don't think I've seen that then.
it's done like a few minutes into the run, I think.
That might be
Pretty
why.
cool.
Okay, I probably have seen it then. And welcome to the wheel room.
You should get a wheel Meta Knight.
If only. If only. Give me Meta Knight on a wheelie. That'd be great.
Please give Meta Knight Heelys, thank you.
Oh, I would totally.
Oh my god. No. You know what? No. If there's any artist.
Yes, it's good.
If there's any artist in chat, please. That would be the best fan art.
just draw like Meta Knight drip. It's like the Among Us drip image, but Heelys instead.
So here's Heavy Mole. We're just gonna stay our distance and just kind of barely hit it with like the tip of our sword.
Yeah, Heavy Mole's very random, and also their attacks go very far backwards, and their like hitbox is allowed for a hit for like a second or so in between. Like we just gotta like be patient there more than anything else.
Meta Heelys, yes.
I was trying to figure out how to make that into a phrase. I was trying to figure out how to do that.
Heelys were the meta in the early 2000s.
I see people
I remember when they were like a big thing too. I remember
I Heelys. I remember that.
I remember
I had
one
them
of
too.
them, but I never got them, and I was always afraid of falling anyway, so I just kind of talked myself out of it, if anything.
Well, I fell
I don't
a lot
think-
with my Heelys.
My thing is,
They're like heavier than normal shoes. It was hard to wear them a lot of the time.
I have wide feet, so I could never find a good pair of Heelys that were in my particular shoe size, and I was always disappointed by them.
That's understandable.
Yeah, that's fair too, to be honest.
If I can find him, I will wear him at the next. I will wear him at the next DDQ event I attend.
Yo.
I'll just walk around. I'll just throw it over the glide around the floor.
Linda, you know the answer in your heart. That's all I'm gonna say. You know the answer in your heart.
We need to bring back Heelys in current year. We really do.
Hashtag bring back Heelys.
Bring it back. The people demand it.
Consider it done. Good answer.
Let's go.
Nice.
I'll find one that's just completely white, and then I'll paint it in Meta Knight's colors, so they will become Meta Knight Heelys.
Ooh, yes, please.
Bonus points if you manage to paint like the little M design on his shoulder on one of his shoulders.
Yeah. And while we do have a second, we just want to shout out another couple donations real fast. We had a couple $5 from TK Dead, $5 from let's see, Dantashi1325, a $1 donation from Karu1337. All of these are amazing. Thank you all once again. We did break the 2,100. We are on that way to 4,000. So we can go ahead and get that Glitz Expedition for Super Monkey Ball. So I cannot wait to see that. I do believe we can do that. And of course, we are all here to support MSF. Your support keeps MSF fiercely independent. Organizations that take money from governments or institutions face red tape and limits on whom they can help. Your gift safeguards their independence and allows MSF to go wherever they are needed to save lives.
Meta Knight moment where the height was just quite enough to actually make it across.
Absolute Meta Knight moment for sure. There's the Chili's again.
The Chili again doing his little shine move, but this time Meta Knight has range.
All the multi-shines from Chili, they're so good. This level's very simple in general, but the next few after this can be a lot harder for sure. 6-6 is always a run killer because of the few rooms in this, especially the second room with the UFOs. Then of course we have the... go ahead.
You're dead, go on.
And of course after that we have the aforementioned Meta Knight Ditto from Brawl. That's gonna be a fun time too. This is the room right here, the UFO room. I'm sure y'all talked about it during
I did.
Knightmare Dream on earlier.
I did the UFO family reunion, and I made that look far easier than it actually is, because that room is every bit as terrifying with Meta Knight.
Yeah, that went very well. Good job. Chili's, you can't just suck at both of them. Both of the ice blocks there. You just gotta hit him 4 times and we're gone. I remember when I was running like Kirby primarily for a while. Like this level all the way through 7-2 were always like the big run killers for a lot of my runs. Those levels are pure evil when it comes to running sometimes.
This boss arena was a wall for me for a while because
Me
it's
too.
actually really tricky with the ice.
The ice does not help even remotely.
No, it
It's so
doesn't. No,
mean.
it doesn't. I don't know how the hell I've got like a very consistent way of doing that room. And down to Meta Knight for not letting me get those first 2 hits in.
Yeah, Meta Knight blocks randomly. You can't do anything about it. You just gotta like keep throwing some attacks at them and hope for the best. And
There we go.
that was good after that at least. What was that, like 3 blocks total? That's not bad.
Yeah.
No, that was actually really good. I've gotten to the point where even with Kirby, if I have like 3 health, I'm like, yeah, that 3 health is whatever.
I was going to say earlier that we had a nice boss fight between Meta Knight and Meta Knight, and I was going to ask chat who was actually going to win, but I didn't even get a chance to ask that before the fight was already over with because Meta Knight won.
Yeah, Meta Knight won. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. My money was definitely on Meta Knight. Don't know
I
where.
don't know. That Meta Knight's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean...
I know, but I want to hedge my bets on Meta Knight.
We got that Meta Knight though.
Exactly.
I got to see what
The
chat
joke is that
thinks.
they're the same person. Anyways,
7-2. The boss
7-2.
rush.
It's the boss rush again. Fan's evil. They didn't roll this time though, but they might roll again. Nope, they yeeted. That's another thing too.
Oh, no, the
grab
double
twice.
yeet.
Oh no.
Be thankful you didn't get the circle throw there because it was like 3 seconds otherwise.
Anyway, somebody mentioned about the timer thing. The in-game timer does not care about your hardware differences. The in-game time is incredibly accurate. Also, I see the poll now.
I didn't.
Perfect.
I'm glad there's 5 options, even though there's only 2 Meta Knights.
No, at least
Thank
to the
you,
Meta Knight
thank you, Ray. I know
matchup.
you did that. I'm going for the most popular option, honestly. I think they're gonna win.
I'm an underdog person.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that poll was there until you said something.
There we go. You know what? Worth the time lost.
You
Worth the
gotta
time
vote
lost.
the poll,
I gotta get that vote in.
Important.
That poll is going. It's like it's a tight race between Meta Knight and Meta Knight and Meta Knight, and I think Meta Knight may pull it off at the end. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I might come back in the lead at the end. Who knows? It's hard to say.
I want an underdog story, I believe.
This poll is very
Meta
meta.
Knights.
This poll is very meta. Yeah, it is.
What is this? A brawl top 6? Ah. It's funny because it's partially true.
Meta Knight is a
Brawl's
direct
really
counter
cool.
to Meta Knight.
I threw this fun fact yesterday during my show, but like, did you know that Brawl Toon Link's bomb is the only move that beats Mach Tornado in a Brawl? Like,
Wait, what?
It's the one move. It's weird. It's the one that actually beats it out. Everyone does not in the game.
I never knew that, actually.
It's pretty cool.
Good to know if I ever run Sosei's Emissary again.
That's not good to know, actually, because 2x9 is also Emissary.
Oh, Meta Knight won.
Yo!
Let's go. I knew Meta Knight had it in the end.
I like how there's a 3-way timer.
Right? Yeah.
Deserved.
Meta Knight tied against Meta Knight against Meta Knight.
That's perfect. And then we also do want to make sure we all know another great reason to support MSF is you help MSF respond at a moment's notice. Over 80% of MSF doctors, nurses, and logisticians work in their home countries. When disaster strikes, like the war in Ukraine or flooding in Pakistan, these local teams are already on the ground. Constant communication with these teams means MSF can even help prevent crises before they happen. And of course, also MSF are revolutionizing vaccination campaigns, administering a new Ebola vaccine, containing measles outbreaks by vaccinating millions of children, launching a first-of-its-kind vaccination campaign against hepatitis E. You make these life-saving campaigns possible.
I love this last level here because Knightmare Dreamland is a remake of Kirby's Adventure, and Kirby's Adventure is the second main Kirby game in the series. So for some reason, there's a throwback level to the first game, Kirby's Dreamland, inside of the second game. Don't know why. Now we're playing as Meta Knight, who's not in the original game. That's a playable character.
I'm like crazy to think about it that we're playing a remake of Adventure that has a stage from a callback from Dreamland 1. So is this technically a callback of a callback?
Yes.
Pretty much.
I decided to clash swords with hammers.
Here it is. Time is as soon as we defeat Deity, by the way. Beware of that. Oh, very good so far. Oh my god, she's just staying still.
Clean.
There we go.
That was a beautiful fight.
Really nice right there.
And then Meta Knight just stands over a cliff and flips over.
As
himself.
one did during that time period. That was a very, good slate.
Your donations and money to the crisis zones to protect those in need. I mean that is also in character for him.
All right. Well, Sol, thank you so much for showcasing all 3 of those amazing games. If anyone wanted to know more, and I know we got more Kirby coming up here, but if someone wanted to know more about these Kirby games or possibly, Superstar coming up next, and they wanted to see more about the speedruns, where would they go to find out more information about that?
Speedrun.com/Kirby. We have a Discord server and a speedrun wiki.
We do.
We'd be happy to help you learn these runs. If you want the info on those runs, though, we do have a wiki for a lot of that stuff.
Yep, KirbySpeedrun.com, by the way, is how to get to that. Very good for learning any Kirby run in general.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, feel free to follow any of us. Obviously, I stream on twitch.tv/beamqueensol. I do a lot of Kirby stuff. I dabble in some other things. Yeah,
follow Sol if you have done so already, because she runs a lot of Kirby, and if you like Kirby, that's where you want to go.
Exactly.
There we go. Bam.
Yeah. Also follow Aston. They do a bunch of different things. Follow Shasta. He does a lot of Kirby and a lot of DS stuff.
Yeah, I'll be doing some Kirby after this in a second as well.
That's what I'm looking forward to. But any other final shout-outs? Anything else y'all would like to say?
No, I think that sums up a lot of it, other than play a Kirby game, run a Kirby game.
Kirby, good.
Yeah.
Kirby is good.
Kirby is cute.
If you've never played a Kirby game before, play Nightmare Dream one here, actually. It's a really good one to start with, I'd say.
Yeah, or Superstar. That's also a good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And hey, Superstar is coming up next. So that's a great way.
Ultra,
if you're looking forward to it, that's a great way to see it. But before we go ahead and get that break, do not forget you help MSF save lives. For more than 50 years, their medical teams have been reaching those caught in crisis, from armed conflict to devastating earthquakes, with rapid response care. Donors make it possible for them to provide medical treatment to more than 12.5 million people. And of course, 94% of money raised by MSF-USA in 2021 came from individual donors, as they do not accept any government funding and are free from any government's political or military goals. This allows MSF to reach communities in need without restriction, often going where other organizations cannot. Well, we're going to get things set for our next run, which is going to be Kirby Superstar with Shasta over here. And of course, we're going to have Helix take over for me. So we're going to look forward to it. Good time to get up stretch while we get everything kind of set for the next set of runs. And once again, we'll be right back in a few with more Done Quick Hotfix. Stay tuned.